And good morning. We are brought to you today by our good friends at Just Beds. That's right, Just Beds. We love Just Beds, don't we, Steve?
Yes.
We love them. They're the great sponsor of this show. They're located at 3120 Montvale Drive. You've got to love them because they have your next bed. They have your next bed sitting in their showroom. It's sitting in their showroom right now.
Yep.
When you need a bed for you, your spouse, or whatever you have going on, maybe you need a bed for your kids, or maybe you need a bed for your spare bedroom. Whatever you need, they have it at Just Beds. Go on by and have Just Beds show you your next bed. Go there, lay in a bed, decide this is the one you want, and then you're ready to go. It's that easy. It's that simple. Just go by, lay in a bed, say, this is what I want, pay for it, and go home. You don't have to worry about driving your bed around town on top of your car like a hillbilly. No. Just Beds has their professionals deliver the bed to you. They deliver it to your home. They knock on your door. They come in. They set up the bed. And then they even tear down your old bed. They even tear it down for you. How about that?
Yeah.
That's what they do at Just Beds. That is what they do. They take care of you the way you should be taken care of. I'm telling you, that's what they do at Just Beds. It's Just Beds. And they're located at 3120 Montvale Drive. Just Beds is there for you. 3120 Montvale Drive, Just Beds, the Yawn Exterminators. Well. How are you, Steve?
I'm good. How are you?
I've got that. Hold on. I got to get that cat out of here. I don't know.
Hey, gone.
I just saw I saw a little creature just sneak in.
Hmm.
Let me get rid of her before. Let me get rid of that cat before she. That cat will cause a bunch of trouble.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, she will. I think she left.
Oh, did you leave? Okay, good.
Yeah, I think she left.
All right.
Yeah. She looked at the door funny, like, why is it open?
I thought she was the one that opened it.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. I didn't know she was in. She must have been in here.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me get up and shut the door. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, you give it a check. Yeah. Good morning, Bob. What's up, Bob? Welcome, Bob. Yeah. A cat was left. I left. We'll open the door and must have wanted out.
Good. Wow, I can't believe that. I thought I saw the cat, but I couldn't tell if it went in or out. So
I think it actually looked shocked that they opened the door. It's like stood there for a second, like, what? Did I do that?
You know that cat's always up to no good.
Yeah.
Bob says, "Have a great day, guys." Oh, thanks, Bob. Yeah, it's awesome. Always good to see Bob.
Oh, Bob is a Starsky and Hutch guy, isn't he?
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Look at the head on that. I have no idea what she's talking about.
What are you talking about? Huh? Are you drinking already? Look at the head on that.
Yeah. Well, I saw in our chat room that she has to load up and do a hotspot today.
Oh, that's right. As the squirrels must be slipping in the rain.
Yeah. Because their internet at their house always goes out.
Well, they're broadcasting clear from fucking Canada.
They do live quite a distance away. They always want to have parties out at that house too,
Yeah. Yeah.
which just the cost for people for gasoline is disturbing.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy.
It's lucky there's a truck stop close. So stop and get gas before you get out there.
Yeah, thank God. They do live a safe distance away. I'll tell you that.
Oh, definitely safe distance.
And Jason says even Canada has has better internet than them. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll tell you, even the African jungles have better internet. There are people in the rainforest with better internet. Yeah, it's terrible. That internet is just terrible. Bob says hello, Dan.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. I see Bob with his Starsky and Hutch car.
yeah.
He
I
brings
would
that thing
love
out
that.
every parade.
Oh,
People
yeah.
love to see that Starsky and Hutch car.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I wonder if
So,
Bob would let me take off and run and slide across the hood like
I'm
Starsky did.
sure he would never. Why would he
Oh.
want that?
I see Starsky do it all the time.
Chris says, when are you guys getting the band back together? Itchy pickle Jr. I'll tell you, Chris, I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it after I lost some weight. I wanted, and I told these guys, I said, when I lose weight, I want to get the band back together. But part of the reason I stopped playing is that my knees were really giving me problems.
Right.
And my knees give me problems now. That's why I still walk like a penguin.
Right.
So even though I've lost a considerable amount of weight, I still can't, I still can't walk that well. So I was hoping to be able to go back out,
Yeah.
but I don't think I don't think my I don't know if my knees are going to agree or not. So, but I'm still losing weight.
Yeah.
I'm in the 200s now.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see.
And I found out yesterday that I might have a date for the reunion. For
the meet and greet?
Yeah, you need to be able to talk to her about knee replacement because she just had one. Martha.
Oh, really?
Yep, she's going to try to go. She talked to me. I talked to her last night. She said she'd let me know. As long as I wasn't having a lot of pain, she's getting around okay with a walker right now. So,
good for her.
She says let me know.
So I'm getting ready to try some. I will try to get some new knee braces.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if the new knee braces will help, and then I could,
Right.
And then after that, oh, thanks, Bob. After that, it's just going to be, I got to get my voice back in shape. You know what I mean? To sing. And then I got to play. I gave I'm letting Elliot borrow my amp and guitar. I was playing for a while and then I stopped playing. So I'd have to start ramping up. And then I got to find a band and, but I will at some point I'm going to play, even if I have to, like Jeff says, go James Taylor and sit on a stool. Yeah. I don't want to sit on a stool though, but yeah, I will play again at some point. I just don't know when. So I will try it at some point.
Cool.
Yeah. But thanks for the question. Yeah, and it was fun times. It was a great times playing. I loved it. Oh, I'm not. I'm not hurting my knees giving blowies. I don't give blowies. Thank you.
How rude.
Good morning, Diane.
Good morning, Diane.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I gotta, you know, it's there's a whole process to it. So I don't.
Yeah.
Yep. Stools are for the handies. For the handies and omnibus. Oh my God. I do not give. I don't give handies from a stool. And I don't give handies, period.
Oh, who would start a terrible rumor like that?
I wonder who would start it, Steve.
I don't know. Wasn't me.
I don't know who would spread that rumor.
I would never.
A horrible person.
I would never. I would never, in my wildest dreams, ever do that against my friend Ray Lytle. Never.
Horrible person would spread that rumor. Terrible person. Yeah. Oh well. But I will not be giving handies or blowies. I do love my comics.
Oh yeah.
My comics bring me joy.
Hey, if it brings you joy, that's all that makes it matters. You know, it brings me joy.
Batman brings me joy. I don't know why that's backwards. Is that showing up backwards?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Wasn't Shane? No, Shaner was not in my band. Shaner was in. Shaner was. If Shaner would introduce us, though, he would. He would always be the guy that would bring us out, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Lytle and the Itchy Pickles. But I am thinking of getting rid of Itchy.
Oh yeah.
I might just call it the Pickles. And Tom is not bringing a bunch of comics with him from Rhode Island in order to exchange it for a blowy or a handy. What is wrong with you people?
Won't he be starting his trip in about an hour?
Yeah, Tom is. Well, he said he's leaving at 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah, right.
Right. So yeah, he's probably
that'd be 9:30 our time, right?
Yeah, so he's probably at the
train station.
At the train station now.
Huh.
Shit, look at that. I'll be damned. Holly, notice how he gets wound up when accused of giving handies, but it's okay for him to make fun of big girls. I would never make fun of a big girl giving a handy or a blowy. No, I'd never.
Oh, no.
I would never make fun of a big girl for doing, Yeah. No, it's not handies and rimmies. It's not any of those. I don't offer sexual favors for comic books. I don't know who started that rumor. I think that was my good friend Christina who started that, right?
Oh yeah, a good friend.
Yeah, my supposedly great friend Christina.
Right, yeah.
The one who started that terrible rumor about me giving handies and blowies for. Oh my God.
Right.
Terrible rumor. Untrue.
Yeah, we never speak the untruth on this show.
We do not speak untruths. Absolutely. So how's your day going? How'd yesterday go for you?
Went pretty good.
Yeah.
Typical. Well, I'll tell you what, it was really fucked up. The first time in my whole fucking since I've been here, I'm all ready to go. Okay, after the show's over, okay, I'm gonna go do laundry. Gotta go pay rent, all that. I start down and got my basket and my walker and the people in the hallway. I'm like, holy shit. They were cleaning. The lady was cleaning. I get down to the laundry room and there's 3 baskets of clothes waiting to go in the dryer, and there's one old dude sitting on his walker, taking one thing out at a time and folding it and putting it in his basket. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, well, I'm not going to fucking get laundry done today. I can see I'm already out of line. Evidently, Tuesday is not the day to do laundry. So I just came back to my apartment. I'll attempt it again this evening. I like to do it after about 8 o'clock, because everybody's usually asleep by 8 o'clock. So then I don't have to. Nobody's in there except.
So you got up to do laundry.
Yeah, and it didn't happen.
And you said it didn't happen.
Yeah, I had to bring it back home. And the lady even said she was vacuuming. She said, well, I guess I should have told you before you left that the laundry room was full. But it would have been nice. I wouldn't have had to walk all the way fucking down there. I mean, I had to go down there anyhow to pay the rent. But, and check my mail because it was time for my monthly bills. I only get 2, but that's all I get in the mail because nobody sends me anything, which is good. I'm glad. I don't want people to send me any mail because that means I have to walk down there more often.
You haven't wanted to check your mail since didn't your mother send you a check or something one time? And
I check my mail every month when I pay rent, but it's the same thing. I get the Wheelerville bulletin, the circular ad. I get a power bill and a cable bill. I pay those power bill and cable bill before I even get the bills. So because I pay them online, I don't even know why I bring paper. I don't even I just throw them away because I already know what the
cable bill, the internet too.
Yeah. I just pay it. I pay it every day I get paid. I pay all my bills, so I know how much I have for the rest of the month.
But I'm saying your cable bill is also your internet bill, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. My internet bill. I don't have cable per se. I just pay for internet. And I stream my movies and stuff like that.
So I thought you had. I didn't know if you had cable or not. But
I wish I had cable sometimes, but now I don't because now you can watch NASCAR on Prime, so that's good. And I got Prime Video now. I got it back.
Sure you like that Prime Video?
Oh, I like that Prime Video. Yeah, NASCAR.
Good old Stevenator. Liking himself some video.
Yep.
So I didn't know that how much NASCAR is on Prime.
Every day, and right now it just started every week now on Prime.
Every week.
Yep,
Damn.
They just started carrying them. Fox carried them up till last week, and then Prime carries them now for the rest of the season, I believe.
Well, you're all excited, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not excited about it. I'm just
love that NASCAR.
Sometimes I even wonder why I have a TV. Honestly, other than to play my game. And I played another game. I played that damn baseball game I have. And of course,
what did you play last night?
I thought you parking your car in the camera view.
Get the hell! Go back to work.
I played Ray Idle, and guess what? I lost.
Oh, how'd you do against Ray Lytle? He sounds like he's a pretty good player.
I bet he whooped the shit out of you, didn't he?
No, if I remember right, it was a rather close game.
Yeah, it was. I think I only won like maybe. I think I only won like 2 or
1 or 2,
3 to 1 or something, or 4
something like that. Yeah.
Oh wow!
I gave him a run for his money.
Sounds like it was a good game then.
That fell apart.
Yeah. Yeah, he was pitching a good pitcher. Oh well.
That goddamn Kyle Schwarber, motherfucker.
I've been wanting to play that damn Jason.
Oh yeah.
Have you played him yet?
Oh
man, I can't wait to beat him.
You know what pisses me off? I'm playing a game like when you play a game. I got 3 other invites during the fucking game. Okay. I'm not gonna stop every fucking time. Say I'm in a game. Sorry. And then I get my games done, and nobody wants to play. What the fuck, man? Don't send me an invite if you don't want to fucking play.
Yeah. So whenever you're in a game, they send invites to play.
Yeah.
And then when you're done playing a game, there's no more.
And nobody wants to play.
No, they probably started a game with somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Yeah.
Because that used to happen to me all the time.
Well, they need to eliminate the online green light and put in game. That way people know you're in a game. You're not just online.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, okay.
You're welcome. I had nothing to do with it, but you're welcome, my friend. Tell you that. Good old Steve. He has spoken.
Yeah.
So I love that video game though. I really do. I love it.
Sometimes I think I'm good at it. Like last night, I thought, damn, I might actually win 2 games. And I lost. Why did you ever even fucking think that? You should have known better. You're not going to win, you dumb fucker.
You actually think that to yourself? Is that what you think?
Oh, yeah, I got to the 5th inning. I said, fuck yeah, I could win this. I'm leading, man. I could win this. But nah, of course not. Never happens.
That's our Steve. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not whether you win or lose. It's whether you enjoy playing.
Yeah, I just love playing. I prefer winning.
Don't we all?
Mm-hmm. But you've won a game.
Yeah, I won one.
I don't know who you beat, but you did win a game.
I don't know. I think that Dow
Probably somebody's kid.
I think it was. I love to kick fucking Jay's ass or Tomahawk's ass or somebody or that Brewers. I love to kick that Brewers ass. And go, beat you fuck. He always wants to play me now in that league because I'm losing. And that's a good thing. Is nobody wants any of my players because they think they all suck.
So nobody wants your players.
Yeah. I don't have it. You're the one who asked me for any trade.
I traded you because I know you like that pitcher.
I do.
So I just wanted to make up a trade that would let me give you.
Well, you needed.
He likes that Seth Wheeler. That Seth Wheeler's a pitcher for the Phillies, and I have the Phillies, so I sent him Steve, the pitcher he likes, because I'm a nice guy. But nice. But also,
you got my shortstop too, didn't you?
Well, I got Javi Baez.
Yeah,
but Baez isn't even playing shortstop. He's playing center field. In real life for the Tigers. So, yeah. McKinstry's playing shortstop for them regularly, and Baez is playing center field. But I wanted a pitcher that Steve had, so I traded him.
Oh yeah.
But I made sure that Steve got because I'm a good guy. Don't you think that's a decent thing to do? Yeah. Like I know Steve really likes this player, and Steve gets better with that player, so I sent it to him, because I care. I care about Steve. I enjoy beating him.
That was nice.
Thank you.
By the way, my wife just made me some
eggs.
Chorizo and eggs.
Ooh.
Yes.
Damn, I should have made that this morning. Didn't even think about it.
Yes. I can't believe my wife woke up. Wow, that's pretty cool.
She been sleeping in?
Oh, yeah. She been sleeping in like she's getting paid to do it. I mean, all right, she's been sleeping in lately.
She deserves to sleep in.
Yeah. Holly says, "Is it scrambled eggs?" No, it's chorizo sausage. But you put the chorizo sausage in a frying pan. And as chorizo cooks, it turns orange.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take and you crack eggs in, and it gets mixed in with the sausage. Then you whip it up. You stir the eggs and sausage around, and then you cook it. Cook scrambled eggs, but
it is so good.
It's scrambled eggs with the chorizo, and it's not the ice special. It's not ice special, Roy. It's just Mexican sausage and eggs. It's very tasty. Very tasty. And white people can make it too. In fact,
Yeah, I've made it before.
yeah, Steve makes it. Christina makes it.
Yeah. I'm so white, and I made it, Friday, I think.
I made it.
And her children loved it, right?
Oh, yeah. Gabriel tore it up. He sat there and just shoveled it in. But yeah, good shit.
Isn't he shipped off to the Whitey now?
Yes.
Yeah, he's not going to get decent eggs all summer. I'll tell you
There-
that. I'm going to be getting a lot of biscuits and gravy.
Probably.
A lot of hillbilly food.
I love this gravy.
So do I. So does Elliot. Elliot's always, Mom, can you make biscuits and gravy?
I used to not be able to make it. Then I learned how to make it.
You make your own gravy?
I get some flour.
Mhm.
I
Steve's
brown
got
up my sausage.
Yeah.
I drain off a little bit of the grease, and I mix in my flour with the remaining grease to make a roux.
Good Lord.
Roux.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start adding milk, and letting it come to a boil. Don't forget a little bit of salt and pepper. Just a little bit. Just sprinkle salt and pepper.
Yeah.
And then you bring that dough. Now, don't bring it to boil
Is
too
it
fast.
just sprinkle for you, Steve? Is it just sprinkle or?
Oh, you. What the?
Oh my God.
So there's this whole thing?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. His keyboard now is all messed up. You can tell. Holly says, so cook the chorizo, then add eggs and scramble with it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Or else put the eggs in a bowl on the side and have them already scrambled up. But
That's what I did.
you
Cook
take
the
the
chorizo,
chorizo,
scrambled eggs.
You take the chorizo and you put it in a frying pan. And you don't have it very hot. You have it warm, but not super hot. And then it starts to fry the chorizo. And then as you fry it, there's an orange grease that goes around the chorizo sausage. And then you pour the eggs in. You know, unless you're experienced like my wife or my grandmother or my mother was, where you just dump the eggs in and scramble it there. But if not, you can have it scrambled in a bowl beforehand.
Yeah.
And then you pour the eggs in, and then you mix it in with the sausage, and the sausage turns everything orange. That's how you get the
And no, Holly, don't drain it.
orange color. No, you don't drain it all. Don't drain it.
It does. It's not going to produce a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't produce a ton.
Yeah. And don't burn it, because you burn it, gross. Burnt chorizo is gross.
And don't overdo it with chorizo.
No, don't use the whole package. Even though it's just a little bit package, don't use the whole thing. It turns everything orange.
I used a quarter cup of the chorizo with a dozen eggs. Yeah. And that was plenty.
Yeah,
it doesn't take much.
It's very strong. It's a very strong sausage. You don't.
That's good.
Yeah. So just use a little bit. But yeah, it's great. It is fantastic. I've loved it since I was a little kid. I love chorizo and egg. It's my favorite breakfast. Of all the breakfast foods I could have, it is my favorite and has been since I've been 4 years old.
Wow.
I love it's, you know. Holly says, do you add cheese or anything else to it? You can.
You could.
You can. I don't, but
we had cheese on ours. Just a little bit.
My wife will put a little cheese. If sometimes I'll have a tortilla with it. I used to have a flour tortilla with it, and I put a little cheese in. chorizo and eggs would be really good. But now I'd eat a corn tortilla
Oh.
or no tortilla. But
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's really good. It's very, very good. If you've never had it before, it is fantastic. But this is what I grew up on. So for me, it's, I did when I was in, I think it was speech class in high school. We had to do a speech where we had to demonstrate something, and I did a speech on chorizo and eggs because I went to school with a bunch of white kids that never heard of it before, and so I gave a speech. I wrote this speech while I made chorizo and eggs on a griddle in my class, and I got an A+ on it, and I fed a bunch of white kids chorizo and eggs for the first time in their lives, and all like blown away. And still to this day, 40 years later, people come to me and still talk about that speech and how amazing it was to have, because that was their introduction to any kind of
culture.
Yeah, because at the time you couldn't even get chorizo in stores down here.
Right, you had to get it in a Mexican store.
My grandparents lived in Chicago, so they just shut it down. So, which I know is crazy, but you couldn't even get it, down here. So we had some from Chicago and put it in our freezer at home, and then I took some out and cooked it at school and gave a speech, and people loved it. So, and they were shocked. They're like, "You eat this?" Like this is the 1980s, but they thought like I was some kind of animals. You eat that? Like, yeah, it's regular food.
But I found that when I lived in Chicago, there's some things that you get in Chicago that you can't get anywhere else. Like, we used to go to this place because I lived in Summit. Summit was predominantly Hispanic, which was great. I love going to a grocery store there. Even though I didn't understand what anybody was saying, I had a lot of good food and it smelled good. But I used to go to this one place and get spinach pie. Oh, it was the most delicious thing. They made it in their deli, and it was just the most delicious thing. You can't get it around here.
When I was a little kid, we used to go to the Mercado, and I spoke Spanish then, so it was no problem. But we talk about this in Illinois. But if you lived in Texas or Arizona,
right,
you grew up with this. It doesn't matter where you are, what your skin color or what your ethnicity was. It's what they have.
Right.
Like TJ lives in Texas. He says, I'm having chorizo, eggs, potato, and cheese burritos this morning. Yeah,
it's just normal.
It's just normal food down there, but and it's become a lot more normal. In Southern Illinois, but it's just you're not awakened to this ethnic food till certain points in your life. That's when you find out about it. So yeah. Hey, by the way, I'm gonna, as soon as the subscriber show for tomorrow night is put up on our StreamYard, I'm gonna set it to go live tomorrow at 6, because I might as well tell you this. I was gonna text it to Christina tomorrow, but we're doing a photo I don't know what, I just heard something crash, but we're doing a photo shoot and some video shoots tomorrow,
right,
at Fit Club, and the last shoot, the video shoot doesn't even start till 4:30. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but so it might run into subscriber show time. So once that thing gets set, I'll set it to go live for you guys to,
Sounds copacetic.
Okay.
to start the subscriber show without me. I just want to say that because I'm remembering it right now. So I just want to
hope to God Christina gets her fucking internet back.
I hope so. But
I better, but I can still do it from my phone.
Yeah. Once it's set and once I get the address put in the Patreon and scheduled to go, it'll just go automatically. Plus Jason's usually there for the subscriber show too, so
I think the weather today is the last day shit weather for us. I think after today we're back to sunny. Oh yeah. Tomorrow sunny. Oh shit, rain on the weekend. Oh Lord.
Oh, screw that.
And then 70s next week. Nothing next week. All next week.
So it's been in the 80s though.
Yeah.
It's been cloudy and in the 80s all all week.
I've been paying a lot of attention to.
Well, today is 100% rain.
Yeah.
100% rain with a high of 74.
It's raining right now.
Oh God. Tomorrow's high is only 77. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot of rain.
Well, we need.
I don't see sunny skies until next Tuesday, Steve.
Well, you must. Mine said Monday. Monday started Monday because it had rain for the weekend. Sunday, according to my weather channel.
Yes.
Monday 74, Tuesday 75, 78, 79, 83 next Friday. All partly sunny. Rain on Saturday and Sunday. Storms on Sunday. Well, no racing this weekend. No dirt racing this weekend.
No hillbilly racing.
Nope.
Sounds good.
Oh my God. Thomas Jr. Jackson, he has started his track on Amtrak. I said it on Facebook. He's traveling to Springfield, Illinois.
Who's that?
Tom.
Good.
Oh, Tom.
On Facebook. He's actually coming.
Oh, so Tom is actually on the he's on the train?
Yeah.
Look at that. Way to go, Tom.
Good job, but hope he didn't trip over your bottom lip getting on.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah, Macon County Fair, that changes a whole bunch of stuff because of the rain. No horse races today.
The Macon County Fair is going on already?
Yeah, something's going on there because I saw a bunch of stuff about it. They canceled the rides, they're not running. They'll have to.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be that early, but it is, I guess. There's so many fairs.
I think next week, Sangamon County Fair starts.
Yes, I think this
I think the 11th.
Yeah, every county has
it's
a fair.
That time.
You just have the state fair, and then you have the Duke. I can't figure out. You have the state fair, then you have the DuQuoin State Fair. Well, DuQuoin's not. It's still in Illinois.
Yeah, well, Illinois has the state fair, which is in Springfield, and they have a state fair for Southern Illinois, which is in DuQuoin.
That's stupid.
Well, listen, it's these Southern Illinois people. They don't shut up. They bitch about everything. It's a bunch of hillbillies complaining. Oh, Chicago shouldn't even be part of the state of Illinois. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay. I got it.
They hate any legislation in Illinois that helps everybody. You know what I mean? We gotta help all those. We gotta help all those people. You know what they mean by all those people in Chicago? How else we got to help all those people in Chicago? All our money goes to take care of Chicago. Do you realize how many people live in Chicago? Do you realize what the population is in Chicago?
A lot.
Do you realize how much of our state money comes from Chicago?
A lot.
As compared to the rest of the state. The population of this state. Do you know how much of the population lives in Chicago?
I would say at least 50%.
50%?
50. 50.
50% is what you're saying.
Yeah.
How much goes? Look at Holly. How much goes to Chicago? Well, I'm just saying that they're giving. I mean, look at the population of the state. Just do some Google math. All right. I don't even know what the hell the question you'd ask is, but population of Illinois is in Chicago. Let's see if I get an answer here.
Man. Oh, yeah. And people, Cook County, they have their own taxes.
Yeah.
City taxes and fucking Cook County taxes.
It's crazy when you look at how many people live. How many people who live in Illinois? The majority of Illinois' population resides in the Chicago metropolitan area. Over half of the state's population lives in the Chicago area.
Damn, I said 50%. That was a good guess.
Yeah. So how much money do you think they're paying into the into the state of Illinois' coffers?
Right. Yeah.
You know, so those people that always say we need to separate Chicago from Illinois.
Right. Yeah.
You can't. Do you know how much money? We wouldn't have enough money to survive as a state if you got rid of Chicago. You can't just get rid of it. You know, you can't. And by the way, like Roy says, people of Cook County per capita uses less state money than downstate. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't separate us. I mean, I think in the city itself, there's 3 million people. But when you look at the Chicago area, all the counties around it.
Oh, fuck.
You know, you look at that area compared to the rest of the state, it's unbelievable.
Right.
It's unbelievable. You can't separate it.
Yeah.
So, Poppy, what are the biggest cities in Illinois?
I want to say Joliet's probably one of them.
Well, I'm saying let's look at let's look at the biggest cities, and then let's take out the ones in the Chicago area. All right. Biggest cities in Illinois. All right, here we go. Here's the demographics for the state of Illinois. The biggest cities in the state of Illinois are Chicago, Aurora, Joliet, Naperville, Jesus, Rockford, Elgin.
Mhm.
And then number 7, Springfield. That's the first downstate city you see is Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
We're the 7th biggest city. Then you have number 8, Peoria. Number 9, Champaign. Number 10, Waukegan, which is back in Chicago.
Yeah.
Number 10 or 11, Cicero, back in Chicago.
Yeah.
Then Bloomington's 12, Schaumburg, Chicago, 13. Arlington Heights is 15. Bolingbrook is 16. So if you start looking at the population of the state, everything's Chicago,
Right.
except for Springfield. We are the only city. We're the only city outside Chicago in the top 7. That's
Right.
crazy. It's just nuts.
Right.
So, so think about it. So
Right. Yeah.
that's where everybody lives. So I know you don't like them, but that's where all the money comes from. It's where all the population is. Technically, they should get all the money for the state, and they don't. Thank God. But it's strange, man. I'm looking at the list of the most populated states, most populated cities, and I'm now out of the top 50. Okay, I'm now. It's really, and still, I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen any place from Southern Illinois.
Oh, wow.
Granite City is number 77.
Damn.
Edwardsville is 79. By the way, Edwardsville is really nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The city of Edwardsville is very, very nice city. Alton's number 88. Jesus.
Oh.
So if you start to look at the most populated cities in Illinois, you have to get down past 70. Here we go. Number 111 is Carbondale.
Damn.
It's nuts.
College town too, big time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And most of the population is just
college kids.
Yeah. Marion, Illinois, which is the biggest loudmouth from Southern Illinois. They're the ones that are constantly bitching.
Oh, wow.
They are number 151.
Damn.
Yeah. East St. Louis is 143. East St. Louis has more claim than Marion, Illinois. So I'm just being real with you people. Here's the, that's the reality. Reality is, that all the population is in Chicago. We wouldn't exist without Chicago. Hey, listen to those chickens. You can hear those chickens.
No, that's the birds.
What the fuck is the chicken? A bird?
Well, I thought chickens were birds. Yeah.
No, birds like, robins, cardinals, they're all out here in the trees.
You know one thing?
Chickens are way back there.
I'm starting to get very upset with the world today. I have seen so many poor chickens. People buy these damn chickens and they don't want the son of bitches. Oh,
really?
Somebody come take this rooster. All it does is crow all the time. Starts at 5 o'clock. Why did you get the son of a bitch then? Well, I wanted eggs. Well, you can't have both.
Sure, you
I
can.
thought-
You live
I
out in the
think-
country.
I think you just start a chicken rescue. I think
So
you
they
should
get
start-
everybody's chickens for free.
Yeah, all these people are giving away these chickens all the time. Roosters, chicken. I see it all the time on Facebook.
That's
Well, I
because
gotta tell you,
people went crazy when
I
the
do-
egg prices went up. Everybody went out and bought all these damn chickens, thinking,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm gonna be, raise chickens so I can
Yeah.
have eggs."
They
And
didn't
now,
realize
and then
how
they,
much work it. They didn't realize how much work
Right.
it was.
yep,
Fuck
exactly.
this. I'd rather spend $4 on a bucket of eggs.
Because you guys have those chickens, and it's crazy.
Oh, that was thunder. But yeah, like when it first started, when they started bringing the chicks to the stores, you couldn't get it. You couldn't get your hands on them unless you were there when they came in, because they were bought up like within 2 hours of them getting their shipment in. All the chickens were gone. And here lately, like they're not getting them in anymore at Farm and Home, but like towards the end of it, their chick days, you could walk in anytime and they had chickens. They were getting so many chickens in and nobody was buying them because prices went down on the eggs.
Well, I know that you and Dan, you guys were going all over the place getting chickens.
Yeah.
You're
Because we couldn't find them. Like,
going to different cities just trying to find
Yeah.
a place that had
I
chicken.
went all the way to Litchfield.
I saw a thing.
in Decatur.
A lady posted a picture of a bunch of chickens in a box, and it was sad because he actually killed the chickens.
Oh,
Because the people told her I guess she left her heat lamp too close to them, and it cooked them.
oh my God.
Yeah, you
She's
can't
like,
do that.
I'm an experience of this. All 10 of these chickens aren't moving anymore. And she's like, like, lady, you might as well throw them away because you cooked the chickens.
God.
Oh, you stupid. And then one lady opened one that had been fertilized, and she said, what do I do? I said, dead now. You can't. I mean, it was almost there, but the yolk hasn't been. What do I do? Should I take it to the vet? It's dead.
Oh my God. But that was the other thing. People were not doing their research before they went and got these chickens. They would get home and then they're asking all these stupid questions on Facebook, like, what do I do? What do I feed them? What do I, do your damn research before you get
before you
chickens.
buy a chicken.
And then they'd end up killing them.
Right? Don't be surprised. Don't buy an animal and then be surprised by anything.
Right.
Exactly.
That shouldn't be part of the equation.
I got a bumper sticker on my truck that says "Stupid people shouldn't breathe."
I'll tell you, you're onto something there.
I guess I'd be holding my breath a long time, wouldn't I? Although I'm not stupid, I'm pretty smart. I have 2 degrees.
Oh, you do?
Oh, good.
We've never heard that. What are your degrees in?
Well, I'm sorry. I have a certificate in automotive technology, but I do have a degree in landscape and turf management. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah.
Way to go, Steve.
So you could go out right now and get a job as a mechanic or a landscape engineer, whatever.
Yeah. I want to start opening my own business. I'm going to do, what do they call it? What do they call it when you tell people how to do it?
Consulting?
Consulting, yes. I want to do some landscape consulting. Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Which I found, and Christina, I found a really beautiful hosta that you guys would plant would really help your curb appeal, but you'd have to bring it in the house in the winter because it doesn't tolerate frost. But it's beautiful, black and red, would go beautiful against your white house. It would help the curb appeal so much.
She doesn't have any curb appeal.
Who the hell's going to see it?
Yeah, they live out where no one lives.
And no, I don't want anything I have to bring in the house.
He's lucky. Dan says, he goes, I'm lucky. Christina already had extensive chicken knowledge. She's telling me, because you had chickens before, right?
She had everything before. She had it all.
Yep, I did. And I researched the shit out of it before I even started and learned as I went.
she feels like she learned from Christina and her chicken post.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've learned on this show, I've learned shit about chickens that I didn't even
Yeah.
care to know, but
Yeah.
I have learned a lot about chickens just from listening to Christina talk about them.
Yeah. That thing on top of her head, not called a cock. It's called a comb. I thought it was called a cock.
No.
Christina
Comb is
knows
on
about
top.
chicks and cocks. Yep. Christina
Yes, I do. I'm an expert on cocks.
knowledge about cocks and chicks. Christina's got all of it.
Oh,
She's got a ton of knowledge. A ton of knowledge. Way to go, Christina. Very proud of you.
Thanks.
But you have your chickens that you've got now are, man, they're really growing up. It
Yeah.
won't be long. It won't be long before they're
oh no.
eggs, right?
Within a month, we should have some girls laying eggs.
Look at that. Wow,
I can't wait.
That is crazy.
I hope Dan's home that day. If I go out and find it. Well, he hasn't got to experience, when you go out, okay, when you first start raising eggs and you go out and you have your first egg, it is like Christmas morning.
Really?
It is so exciting. Like, oh my God, my first egg. I've got to do that. Dan hasn't, so I'm hoping he's home so I can be like, hey, you want to go check the coop?
So you want him to experience it?
Yes.
What if what if one lays an egg and you know how you have your coop set up
Mm-hmm.
and you have those really high beams or whatever?
Yeah.
What if they lay the egg from there and it falls? Will it crack when it lands, or?
I'm sure it will, but
I don't know how that.
they shouldn't. They'll come down and lay it either on the floor or in their nesting box.
So I don't know how that works, but
What if they thought that it was poop and it was really egg when they pushed?
And I guess they're going to shit out an egg. I don't know.
I don't know how it happens, but I mean, think about them. They've never laid eggs before, so it'll just happen.
Right. I think it's just instinct. They just know.
Oh,
Just like they know to go in at night. Like we didn't even have to train them because when they free range, they come out, and then at night, this is right, when the sun's going down right before dark, they know go in the coop.
Huh. I'll be damned.
It's just instinct.
Do they come out when it's like this? I mean,
I'm sure they're probably out now. They came out. It was raining this morning when I let them out, and they came out. But they have to in order because we don't keep their food and stuff in the coop. It's outside, so they have to come outside.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're out.
I didn't know if they were smart enough to come in out of the rain. Evidently they're not.
They might be. Well, and now, I mean, they'll be after the worms now.
Oh,
and I think they know because they love eating worms.
Oh, disgusting. Oh. DA says if Dan was home when this happens, would he be riding one of the chickens? Little Dan doesn't ride chicken. That is mean. It's a horrible thing to say. So, but my thing is, I mean, if you're a chicken and you've never experienced it, how the hell do they go through,
Yeah, it doesn't come out their butt, does it?
It's one hole, same hole.
Oh, really? It's all one hole?
Yes.
I thought it was two holes.
It is the same hole.
What was that?
That was Dan. He said, "Giddy up, motherfucker."
I saw him standing in the window earlier.
Oh, he was. Did you see what he was doing?
Yeah, he was flashing everybody. It's the blue.
Very disturbing. He's very disturbing. A disturbed individual.
But no, it's one hole. They shit and lay eggs out of the same hole.
Oh, that's why I just shit on the egg. Yeah, I remember that. Man, she didn't even wash his eggs off.
Well, that doesn't always happen. Sometimes they come out clean.
So that's what you're eating, Steve.
Well, where do you think the damn egg comes from that you buy from the store?
Well, it's cleaned off. Number
Well,
one.
Christina's gonna clean them off too. I mean, she's not gonna
Well, some.
poop. Yeah.
I don't wash my eggs because they last longer.
Oh, so you just leave the poop on the,
Well, you
on
can
the eggs? Oh, good lord.
well, you can wipe it off. You just can't
Oh.
wash them.
Oh god.
You'll wash the bloom off, and then the egg's not protected, and then you have to refrigerate them.
Of course you gotta refrigerate them, right?
No,
No,
you
you
don't
don't wash.
refrigerate
if you get fresh eggs, if you do not wash them, there's a coating on them. That's the bloom. If you don't wash that off, you can let them sit out on the counter.
Up to 2 months on the counter.
Oh my god. I wonder who measured that.
If you wash them and wash that protective coating off, they have to go in the fridge.
I did my research as that when Christina did that. How long can you keep eggs out? You know, and I told me,
For a while.
if your eggs have already been washed, you have to keep them in the refrigerator. But don't wash them.
I mean, I just don't have room in the fridge for umpteen dozen eggs, so they have to sit out.
That's simple. It's buying a refrigerator for the garage.
Well, we had one, and it got sold.
Oh, kind of like the sec couch, huh?
Good God.
It'll be happening soon.
Yes.
It will be happening. Those chickens will be laying eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And then when will you collect the eggs?
Whenever I'll go out in the morning, and I'm sure that some will have laid by then. And then I'll have to go out several times a day to check because you don't want to leave them in this, especially like in the summer when it's too hot, they'll go bad. So I'll have to go out 2 or 3 times to collect because they'll lay it throughout the day. It's not just, everybody thinks they just lay in the morning. That's not true. They will lay all day. And then in the wintertime, you have to go out and collect several times a day or they will freeze. That's happened before in the barn. I went out and they were froze. So,
well, that's why Dan put the coop so far away from the house.
Yeah, I know.
That's right, Steve. That
right
is to get Christina walking.
Yep. Get my steps in.
Yep, get her steps in. He doesn't want her to get fat. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
You don't want the return of the biggin.
Oh, hell no.
That's why he put that coop so far away. It's good. It's good. That's smart. It's a smart move. I want to move our washing machines down. I want to move oh, by the way. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
My neighbor. Oh, my God. My neighbor was out doing yard work yesterday. Holy. Oh, my God. She was wearing that bikini.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
I was coming home from working out. And I started driving up the road and I'm like, oh my God, look at that. I nearly wrecked my car.
Did you have the top down?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had the top down.
But
I had my sunglasses on.
Oh.
Top down, sunglasses on so I could stare at her and she wouldn't know. But she looked good. Oh my God. It was really, really sexy. All the old guys in the neighborhood were checking their mail. 4:30 in the afternoon, they're like, oh, I gotta check the mail and see if there's any out there. Checking at 4 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck are you checking at 4 o'clock? Didn't you check your mail at 1 o'clock? What the hell are you doing back out here at 4? I missed any. And they're all looking.
You can always tell when she's out because all the old guys are sitting in their garages.
That day that I was there and she was out, the guy across the street, a couple doors down from her, checked his mail, I swear, like 3 fucking times while I was in the yard.
I mean, she's really attractive. I mean, and it's amazing. Like, she went out earlier in the year. She would put on shorts.
Oh, yeah.
And she'd have her bikini top on and she was doing the lawn and stuff. And it was like, oh, because I think there was some winter weight or something.
Oh, yeah.
But man, now it's like she's got the bikini bottoms. She looks fantastic. So whatever winter weight she had, she's lost. amazing. But I think she's got to be in her 20s or either her 20s or early 30s because I don't know how old she is, but God bless her. God bless her. She do it now before you get old. You get old and that weight doesn't then that weight won't leave. It's just no one wants to see you out there in anything, but there comes a point they force you to wear khakis to mow the lawn. They don't. They force you to wear what's the name of those? What's those pants that aren't shorts?
Jorts.
No.
Capris.
Capris.
Capris, yeah. They force you to wear capris when you're mowing the lawn. Yeah. She's got to be in her early 20s to raise it. No, I'm not. I've never been a guy attracted to. I'm not attracted to young girls, but
that's Big D.
Yeah, Big D's the one that likes. Big D likes 18-year-olds. I'm not. No, I'm not attracted to young girls, but I see this girl is amazing. She's very attractive. Yeah. There was a girl working out in front of me yesterday who was so good looking that I was doing everything to not look at her. You know what I mean? Because she was working out and I was working out. I was on the new step machine and she was literally right in front of me on the treadmill. And I was looking here and I was looking there and I was looking up there and I was looking everywhere because I didn't just want to look straight ahead and focus on her ass. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank God.
Because then I just feel like a pervert. You know what I mean?
Ready to look like Stevie Wonder singing a song.
Yeah, that's what I did. Well, a lot of times when I work out, I just get lost.
All right.
I listen to my music. I have my headphones on or my AirPods on, and I'm mouthing words of the song and just, you know what I mean? Trying to do anything because, to keep your mind from just.
Right.
Because you don't want your mind to just be caught up in, oh God, I'm working out and I hate it. I hate it. You just got to get your mind, focused on something else. So sometimes it's nice when somebody attractive gets in front of you on the treadmill because you look at their rear end or you look at the back of their head or you look wherever, you look at their backs or, you could look at to focus on it. But this girl was so attractive. She was so attractive that I didn't want to come across like some kind of pervert. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I was intentionally trying to look at other things because I was afraid I'd get hypnotized.
And then she'd step off. Whoa.
I didn't want to get hypnotized by her rear end.
Right.
So I was trying not to look at it, to be like some pervert. So it's hard. It is, if she was an unattractive woman, I would have just looked straight ahead and it would have been more comfortable. But because this girl was so attractive, it actually worked in reverse. It was like, I was trying to go out of my way to not
notice.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely noticed, but I didn't want to look like a pervert that I was just focusing on her.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's what I did. But I almost got whiplash trying to look at everything else. So I should have just looked at her ass and been done with
Right.
it.
Yeah.
But man, and she has to know. I mean,
Oh yeah.
to be that attractive, you've got to know.
Oh yeah.
And then
Okay.
I start thinking about it, and I'm like, it's probably rough for her. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
To be
Could
that
be.
attractive and know that people
Yeah.
are, you know.
Staring at you all the time.
I mean, she had to know that she was making me uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It makes me think about my neighbor. My neighbor has to know that she's so attractive.
I think your neighbor's an exhibitionist.
Oh, she knows, or she wouldn't dress that way to go out and go outside.
I don't know, but I'd feel better. I would feel better if she was an exhibitionist. I'd feel better because then I feel fine looking.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Just if you're an exhibitionist, tell me so I can look. So I don't,
What,
you
do
know.
you want her to put a sign in her front yard saying, "Hey"?
Well, just just give me a look and let me know. Like give me a look telling me it's okay to look at something. I don't know, but
Like a tree, but touch it'll cost you.
I'll tell you something. I am attractive. But I don't think I make anyone uncomfortable. I'm not that attractive. Now I'm hoping to become that attractive.
I don't know.
I think it's probably too late.
I
But
think
I'm
I was
hoping.
I was more
See, now that my
uncomfortable.
gray hair is coming in, now I think Christina's right. Christina and Holly and everybody that's been telling me, don't color your hair, just go natural. I think they're right. I think my hair looks. Look at it. It looks kind of looking good. You know what I mean?
Well, now with the darker skin, yes, it definitely looks much better.
She's been telling you this for how long?
But my hair wasn't turning gray, but now it is, and I don't know how long it's going to be this way before it turns. I mean, look at Steve's hair. Good Lord. I mean,
What's wrong with Steve's hair?
Happened. Jesus, nobody wants that hair.
It has no color. It's white.
Nothing wrong with his hair.
I think eventually my hair is going to turn white, and then it's going to be like, oh, what the, But then I don't know, like my grandfather died in his 70s, and his hair looked, he still had some dark in his hair. So I don't know. Maybe I'll, maybe I'll have a good 20 years of this, which would be good.
Possibly.
Thanks, Roy. I'm sure Ice knows my ethnicity as well. I'm just saying that it is. You guys were right. My hair is looking pretty good.
You know how much I love hearing that. I think Christina was right.
Yeah.
I think that's twice within a month, right?
That's all I'm going to give you is I think
the hair, eating more calories.
I think she may have been right.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta hand that to you.
To my ears.
When I was plateaued and I was in the 300s, and you're like, no, the problem is you're not eating enough. And I told you, how many times did I say, that's crazy, that's stupid. I'm not going to
eat anything at all.
Yeah, and then Christina said, you got to eat more, and I thought she was nuts. And then I finally got so exasperated. I was so sick. I go, okay, fine, I'm going to eat more. I ate more, son of a bitch. And then I started losing. I was like, God damn it. And that's when I broke my plateau. Who'd have thought you needed to eat more to lose weight?
Right.
It makes no sense to me. It just makes no sense. But it did. I gotta tell you, I had it to her. It worked. That's what got me over the hump. So now I'm in the 200s, and but I feel my dong is growing even more.
Oh, good God.
But I have to pee all the time. I think I'm going through a big weight loss thing, so my body's peeing all the time. A lot of peeing's going on. I should mark down how many times I have to pee a day.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot.
I pee every 4 hours about.
Yeah. I'm getting up so many times just to go to the bathroom. Good Lord. Mother Kelly says, I wasn't getting enough calories. My body was in survival mode with a small amount of calories. Yeah, I think you're right.
Mhm.
Yeah. All I know is I ate more, like Christina said, and I'll be damned, my body started losing again. So, but also, I work out 5 days a week, and I love my workouts. I love it. I don't know what she's looking at, but
My hummingbird. There was a hummingbird over at the feeder.
we lost a. Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh, she's back. I couldn't hear that. Could you hear that, Steve?
No, disconnected herself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Stupid thing. There was a hummingbird on my feeder over there.
Oh.
Oh,
I love watching my birds. Damn it!
I don't know who you're talking about, Jeff.
Jeff, you have a small wiener?
I think he's talking to Steve.
Are you just talking about
We
yourself?
all know he's got a small wiener.
Yeah. Steve will have to advise on my dog because he's a gazer. I tell you, my dog still feels like it's growing. Still feels like it. So I think as more weight is coming off, the dog is getting bigger. I think maybe I will experience what it's like to be attractive. That's the plan. That's the hope. Let's hope. For once in my life, I just want to experience what it's like to be one of the good-looking people. TJ wants to know if when Ray and Steve start working out together, are they going to change together? Ray and Steve aren't going to work out together.
Number one, he's already like 100 pounds ahead of me.
I got Steve a membership to Fit Club, but he's going to use the whole of the Fit. He's going to use the Fit Club North.
Yeah.
When are you going to start going, Steve?
His adult dog. He's had his baby dog for years. No, I'm just saying.
Hell.
I feel like my dog's growing because, of the weight loss. And Steve and I are not going to sword fight. There will be no sword fighting.
Steve doesn't have anything to fight with.
I'm just hoping that the fat, like this the skin fat, you know what I mean? I'm just hoping that starts to go away. Because then I'll really feel sexy, when I start to lose that. Yep. I just want to experience what it's like to be one of the good-looking people.
That would be nice.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever, I don't think I've been. I don't necessarily think I've been ugly, but it'd be nice to be exceptional.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to get there because I think I'm almost to the point of too old. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm almost too old to ever be sexy. But at least want to be attractive. Oh well. But I know what it's going to be for me. I think I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to wish I'd started working out 30 years ago. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Because I was working out in the early 90s,
Yeah.
but then I got caught up in all this shit and just too busy to do it anymore. You know what I mean? But ever since 2019, well, this started in 2019 when I started working out every day. And now 6 years later, man, I really feel good. And, you know, it took a while, but I'm finally feeling, finally feeling good. I'm just thinking, damn, if I'd have started this, 30 years ago, damn.
Right.
30 years ago, I could have used it, to do all kinds of nefarious things. I see Dan is now banging on the window behind you. I don't know what the hell he's trying to do.
I don't think that's Dan. I'm banking on that's Elliot.
All I saw was an arm.
I
I just texted him. I said, if that's you hitting the window, I'm going to kick your ass.
Oh, that's like an invitation of things again.
Steve, did your mother ever beat you?
Yeah, my mom beat me with a tree once.
Me?
A tree. She pulled the tree out of the ground and beat me with it.
Good Lord.
Yeah. And you know what?
I'm sure you deserved it.
No.
What did you do?
Let me tell you this story. I was approximately 3 years old. My parents built a new home. My father planted a bunch of trees, little sapling trees, apple trees, and I watched him one day prune the tree and everything. So one day I was out in the backyard. I found the pruners. So I went over and decided to help Dad prune the tree, and I cut all the branches off the fucking tree to where it was just a stick sticking up out of the ground. My mom come over and said, "God damn you, Steven, pulled that tree up out of the ground and whipped me. I whipped the back of my legs with it."
Ouch.
God, how dare you tear up a goddamn bitch. Oh, my mom beat me. I fucking with a belt.
I thought your mother was a counselor for people who were abused and stuff.
She was.
But she would abuse you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it was always good. When she said, "Wait till your father gets home," Dad didn't do shit. You lay down on the floor next to him, and he hit you a couple times on the ass and say, "Okay, now don't do it again." And my mom, I shit my pants. She would make me wash the pants out, and then she said, "Meet me in the bedroom in your underwear." And then she would get my dad's belt and fucking beat. And I started wearing 3 pair of underwear, so it wouldn't hurt so bad. Then she started smacking the back of my legs.
Ow.
She said, I said 1 pair of underwear, not 3. You dirty 3 pair of underwear. I'm gonna beat the back of your legs. Smack. She grabbed my brother's arm with a pair of she just had them a pair of tongs. She was frying chicken, and my brother come in and said, "When's it gonna be done?" And she turned around and grabbed his arm with a pair of tongs.
Good Lord!
Been in hot oil.
I thought she's a counselor for abused people, and you're telling us tales of her abuse to you. Oh, your poor mother.
Wow.
Steve would like call his mom at work and say, "Mom, are you there? Are you on the abuse hotline? Could you hand the phone to someone sitting next to you?"
Wow.
I need to report something.
I'll tell you, my whole family abused me. I used to have some cousins that were a little older than me. You know what they used to do? They would come over and babysit me, and they duct tape my hands and feet together and make me try to run.
I'd love to have seen that.
I think that's why I am what I am now. I think I was abused.
You think you were abused?
Sometimes I wonder maybe if Grandpa Pervert didn't have something to do with it. And that's just a memory that I've suppressed or something.
You think that Grandpa Pervert might have sexually abused you?
I don't know. We were never allowed to ground Grandpa Pervert a whole lot, but I do remember that
Yeah, I wonder why.
I do remember a few times that we were.
I thought you said he abused your female cousins, right?
Yeah, he abused my female and her boys, her younger kids.
Oh, he
Oh,
abused little boys too?
Yeah.
Oh, then you definitely got abused, yeah. At least that's what I think.
it's possible. Never know.
I don't think so.
I think Steve was abused.
I know.
Poor Steve. Poor Steve. We need to talk about the poor abuse that Steve's gone through.
Well, I'll never forget when my dad said I'd come home drunk, and I didn't. I told him I had a flat tire on a fucking van. He met me at the back door. He was all drunk. He didn't know I was drunk. He's like, I was 16, 17. You think you can kick my ass? I'll knock you fucking. I'll hit you so hard you fucking head will spin. Come on, boy, hit me.
Your dad would say, "Come on, boy, hit me."
Yeah, Dad go to bed. I was a football player. I would have hurt him bad. I would have hurt him bad. And then the next day, he said, "Goddamn fucking cost, goddamn fucking $200 for fucking tire." Well, I told you I had a flat tire. Don't listen to me. We hit a curb. I'm cruising with my buddies.
He's just such a, your stories are always so depressing. By the way, Roy says he used to put Band-Aids over his brother's eyes when he was asleep. And then he put his hand in a pan of hot water.
Wow.
And when the brother tried to run to the bathroom, he couldn't see, and they'd laugh and laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I've done the water thing when you pass out, you pee your pants. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember Steve telling the story of how he put his penis. He rubbed his penis up against the CPR dummy. And he was taking out his penis and rubbing it against the face of the CPR dummy. I'm not sure what.
I think he actually inserted it into its
I don't know
mouth.
what was going on there, but
yes, I did. I popped the shit open and I put it in her. And then I left something inside of her. No, I didn't wipe it out.
I feel sorry for whoever had to use that dummy. Why is it so salty? Oh!
No, he did not leave an omnibus for the CPR dummy. How dare you? All right, I'm looking at the time. We're over.
Oh no.
Yep. All right, Tom's out. So Tom's on his way, huh?
Oh yeah.
He's on the train heading towards Springfield from Rhode Island.
Hope it doesn't derail.
Wow, Stephen.
I've never heard of Amtrak's derailing, but you never.
Yeah, I don't hear about. There's not a lot of that.
He should be boarding the train right about now.
Yeah, they're taking off, right? He said it's 10:30 Easterns when he's leaving, so
10:36. So yeah,
look at that.
9:36 here.
Well, way to go. No, he did not. He didn't use a condom with the CPR dummy.
No, the condom came before when I realized that you put a condom on. It makes you feel all funny inside.
Uh-huh. Oh well. So you practiced with a condom on.
Yeah.
I had a lot of sex with a condom on though when I was a teenager.
I want
I
y'all to
had a
remember.
lot of. I think the first couple hundred times of me having
Oh,
sex
wow.
with a condom on. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Good.
Back in my day, Annie the CPR doll was the normal size. She had arms, legs, hair. I know nowadays they only use half bodies and that, but back in the day, she looked real, so it was easy to say, Annie, are you okay? Oh, as I popped the jaw open.
So you were a pervert. So
I-
you're saying they stopped making full size CPR dummies because of
Probably.
people like you
Yeah, probably.
molesting a dummy.
Probably, yeah.
That's why they stopped making full CPR dummies. That's when they started making them, half size
Unattractive.
to keep the perverts from like you.
Now, I honestly don't know if
Morning, hostile.
What's up?
Morning.
Hey, I know him. He's from Southern Fried Radio.
Oh, Jeff says, is Puddin staying with Steve?
No, he's staying with Lori.
He's staying with his girlfriend, Lori.
He might piss Lori off and ship his ass off to Steve's.
What the hell's Lori gonna do if Tom makes her mad?
That's what I'm saying. He's
Go
going to Steve's.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, motherfucker.
Is that the plan?
I don't
It is
think
now.
so.
I just declared that the plan. That's the backup plan.
Backup plan?
I'll come pick him up and drop him off at Steve's.
Oh, no. He can stay with Shelly or Robin.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, well.
No, the worst punishment's staying with you.
Yeah, especially right now. My bedroom is not the cleanest place up.
You can go curl up on that dirty mound of smelly clothes.
If he wants to come do laundry, he's more than happy to do laundry.
Nobody's doing your laundry.
No shit. Rhino offered to do it last night.
What?
He wasn't going to touch it. He said, I live too far away. I'll get it done. Don't worry about it. I know what I will admit that I need to get some done today.
I'm not worried about it. I'm done riding your ass about that laundry because
exactly
doesn't do any good.
Yeah,
it doesn't really good.
He's too lazy to do it.
I gave up.
That has nothing to do with laziness.
His laziness.
Yes, it does. It has everything to do with you being lazy.
Oh,
his laziness is so great.
Here we go again. Dan, jump in here so I can cuss you out next. Come on.
He's such an intense lazy.
Let's go. Let's have a meltdown. Come on, bring it on. Bring it on.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Lori says she will send him to my house. Well, no, there's no place in my house. He'd be kicked out immediately.
Ooh, that tastes nice.
You can sleep on the couch.
Yeah, no, there's no room on the couch.
Sleep in the garage.
No room on the couch. But I'm going to go to the meet and greet, though.
Great.
I will be attending the meet and greet. Not bad.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, good time today. And we'll give you 2 shows tomorrow.
What?
A morning. 2 shows tomorrow. We have a morning show for free and then a subscriber show in the afternoon.
Wow.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
This is something new.
Yeah. We do this every week. In fact, as soon as the subscriber show gets scheduled, I'll be able to have it I'll get it listed in our Patreon and everything. All right.
Hmm.
We'll return tomorrow at 8 a.m. to give you guys another show. And then 2 shows tomorrow. All right.
Huh.
Have a great rest of your day, everybody. And we'll talk to you later. So long, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Christina, you want to come by and look at my vagina?
Leave your tongue in your mouth.
Look at my crit.